Greetings, fellow traders. Bubbling here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Thursday, February the 18th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left the market here today with SPX. So down 17 points here today, but still green and over the upper Bollinger Band here on the monthly chart. Weekly chart. One more trading day left to see how this weekly candle closes. For a little bit, it looked like it could have been another bearish engulfing candle, but they bought the dip on it a little bit here today to kind of keep things up. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. What else is tomorrow? OPEX day, right? Tomorrow's monthly option expiration day. So look out for some more shenanigans. I mean, it's already been a short week and a choppy week, and pretty interesting stuff. So the big thing that we've been tracking right here, right, is when it has this wave 2 going to be pulling back. And, under yesterday's lows kept us bearish here, right? And yesterday we talked about, if you guys check out the video at the end of this video, we talked about the trend lines, right? And so the bump line right here, all we've done, right, if you kind of go here, if you look at this, all we've done is just put another lower shadow in here. We're not seeing like the stuff we saw a year ago before the Corona crash, right? We're not seeing increased volume below these other levels, right? So we keep on expanding the trend box right now, and we close back above the 80 MA. So it's this might be a little kind of a slow grinder wave 2, or maybe it'll just be a shallow retrace before it tries to work its way back up even more. So anyway, wild stuff right there. So we're going to continue to monitor that. Let's do the SPY here. So SPY again, increased volume today, but it's not like we've been having declining volume this week. We've actually been having increasing volume despite all the choppiness. It's been really wild. So we've been seeing that here. Now, we did get a couple nice moves here. We pointed this out in the group today on the futures. Intraday triangle, nice momentum breakout out of those levels, getting through their signal zones, pushing up to yesterday's point of control before pulling back. So the S&P did give us a couple good moves here today. And again, right here, just a clear geometric breakout right here. Going into today, and then through these levels, you can see this triangle breakout. I pointed this out on the video earlier. So let's see if we got still have a macro geometric line up here. Let's see if we can get over that tonight. We'll take a look at it later when we go live later. So good stuff. Let's see with the Qs. Qs are grinding their way up here today. Again, a lot of these kind of little butterfly formations here, just to show you what I'm talking about. Right, here's the start. There, 786 retrace. Now this is normally for a butterfly should be an 886, but it's pretty close right here. And then you got that, this kind of move right here. So it made a nice harmonic move today, right? And so to find out like where your limits are on that, you go from here to here on your extensions, you pull back here, and look at that, right to the 618 before it retraced. So some very, very nice butterfly moves today on the various sectors, so including the SPY and the Qs. So good stuff there. So the IWM, this one really didn't do it. Butterfly was kind of all over the place today. We ended up closing below the 15-hour low today. The XLF ended up trying to make a real nice V reversal today. Good dip by him. We got back above that geometric line. Like I said at the lunchtime, our update, I was like, see if it holds this, and we reject it. If we reject it, it could be bearish, but if we stay above it, we could be bullish, and that'll definitely help the rally today. So good stuff there. Apple was a big one today, guys. Another nice, this was later than the ES. Nice triangle breakout right here to get up over the 15-hour high. Ended up being a nice move. That was a double on some of the options. The 130 calls doubled on that one. So that was a nice one there. One of our members pointed that out to the group here to get us involved in it. So nice stuff there. And that was Apple. So let's take a look at Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla and see how that did here today. Choppy, sloppy. One of the things we're looking at here is a potential pullback to the daily cloud, maybe tomorrow, and then maybe a big dip after that, or if they try to buy the dip on it and see where we go from there. So who knows? Maybe it'll make the trade of the week next week. A couple names here. Amazonius. So Amazon basically holding the 80 MA for the majority of the day today. This gave a nice little breakout earlier today. I'll show you on the 5-minute chart where it started to get interesting over the 15 orb. And that was off of this inside 5. The increased volume off of it in this candle gave a really, really nice pop here today. Then it got choppy again and kind of ground its way up into the rest of the day. So good stuff there on Amazon. Again, this thing has had relative strength recently, right? It's just not breaking out. It's just grinding its way up, which is making it really tough on this potential wave 5 out of that triangle move. Other names that are on the radar too, PLTR. Again, guys, this fulfilled my ABC pullback right here. Why is it an ABC pullback? Well, because we had the wave 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle, wave 5, A, B, C correction. And there was a lot of call activity on it. We came right to the geometric line right here. We're right at the cloud. Look for some strength on it. See if this thing moves into next week. We saw a lot of this week's and next week's call activity going on it today. Unusual option activity. So cool stuff there. Till rate. This one ended up not really pushing at all. Gave a little bit of a move at the open and then kind of pulling back. I'm actually pretty bearish now on Tilray going into tomorrow. It gave this ridiculous move up right here. It could be an A, B, C. We might see a symmetrical move on this one. If we see a true symmetrical move, I think it'll take it lower than it was. But that would basically bring it down to zero. So, but it may work its way down to the 50-day moving average. So keep an eye on that one here. And then a couple ones to kind of look at going into tomorrow. TTD, this name to me is impossible to trade, but it had earnings tonight. Maybe they'll do a stock split, maybe not. But either way, it is chopping around here after hours. And the other one to keep an eye on going into tomorrow is Roku. So Roku I think they had okay earnings, but it's down on good earnings. So we've got that going on here. See what holds going in tomorrow. See how their conference call goes. Again, this thing has been just plowing its way up forever, right? So just these huge moves, and the premiums have gotten crazy, and the volatility has gotten high, and it's just like just flush this thing back down to 100 so it can become tradable again. But anyway, so we got that going on, at least day tradable again, right? So, but it looks like they're trying to buy the dip already. But keep it on the 15-orb radar going into tomorrow. Anyway, good stuff, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the free YouTube live stream later as we. What is today? Thursday? Yeah, as we wrap up our series on navigating all-time highs. So see you guys then at 7:30. Until then, stay healthy out there and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay